Hi guys, what's up? I hope all of you are doing well. Welcome back to Tech-Enthusiast channel once again. In my today's video, I'm going to show you how can you configure a Cisco Mobility Express AP in controller mode, or how can you upgrade Cisco 1830 series AP to firmware version 8.10 point something, 8.10.113. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you step by step how can you upgrade your Cisco AP to the firmware version. In step 1, to upgrade this AP to the newer version, newer firmware version, I'm going to follow these steps. In steps 1, I need to configure a point-to-point IP at LAN which is directly connected to Cisco AP LAN, and the AP is also connected by a PoE adapter. From PoE it is powered up, and from LAN it is connected to my laptop LAN currently. Then I need to configure a point-to-point AP from Cisco end also. Then step 3, I need to set up and run a local TFTP server tools. By these tools I can upload the firmware version to this AP, which is required in upgrading any kinds of Cisco firmware. So if you don't have any TFTP server, you can use these types of tools to upgrade this. Then in step 4, I need to upload the firmware to the AP, and then in step 5 I need to set up the AP to controller mode, and then step 5 I'm going to check the connectivity after the controller configuration. Is it working on AP mode, controller mode or not? Is it connecting to a specific VLAN or network? Do I get IP address over the wireless SSIDs which is set it up? So at first I'm going to show you from where you can download the firmware APs firmware. You can download the APs firmware from cisco.com, software.cisco.com. so if you search from Google firmware update on Cisco AP, then you can go through this website. Then you need a Cisco ID to download any firmware. After that you can download this firmware to upgrade the AP. So I also I strongly recommend in every time this that you should review on release notes, which is for this upgradation. So you must review each and every things this is going to be changed after the upgradation. So what is the limitation, what is the advantage, disadvantage, so what are the major changes is going to be done after the upgradation. You must have a proper review on each and everything. So after ensuring each and everything, what is the AP model, what is your current AP firmware version, is it eligible to upgrade to this current firmware version or not? After analyzing each and everything, then you can go through the upgradation process. Without ensuring all of this, you should not go through this. So now I'm going to check my current AP firmware version. So you can give show version version command as like a Cisco switch routers etc. Here the same command is going to work. So as you can see in AP's active firmware version, which is running, this is 8.2.1.0 and the backup firmware version also 8.9.1.0. So I'm going to upgrade this to upgrade the active AP from 8.2.11.0 to 8.10.113.0. okay, so I'm going to start the step 1. I'm going to configure my LAN interfaces with a specific point-to-point IPs. Here it is. Here I'm going to use 172.172.26.30. So gateway is not required, but you can also give. There is no big issue will happen. So step 1 is completed. Then I can also set up an IP address in AP. So to set up an IP address, you have to give the command capop AP IP 172.6, for example 28.255. Give the gateway so 1726. Now IP is already set. Now after setting the AP and the AP is trying to do a broadcast. Okay, as you can see, it is already starting to broadcast the last broadcasting IPs. Okay, and it's also keeping searching the controllers. It's going to keep search and search again and again without getting the controller until it's getting the controller. So I'm going to run the TFTP server rules tools now right now. So you need to be careful. You need to be ensure that your AP's firmware should also be TFTP servers root directory from where the TFTP server you run. Then the AP firmware version should also be there. So I'm going to select the interfaces, LAN interfaces, which is just set up. Here it is. Then I'm going to run the command to upload the firmware. Okay, to upload the upgraded firmware. To do this, you have to type here AP type mobile express, then the AP's firmware path, upgraded firmware path. Here you have to give the IP address which is set on your physical interfaces and LAN interfaces. After that, then on your the firmware version name is located at root folder here. So I have to give the firmware version name is here. tar. So if your command is okay, it should be run, and after the AP firmware to the AP from this folder, to AP VIA TP server. This TP server. Okay. This is the actually media to upload the AP firmware. Then I'm going to click on enter. Now, as you can see, it is downloading the AP firmware. In my previous command, there was an mistakes in AP file name, firmware file name. That's why it is not updating the firmware. So now, as you can see, it is already completed to 100%. So after that, it is going to be open in Cisco Mobility Express, which is a supported AP plus controller as well. I also have to mention one thing, that is I cannot be able to upgrade from version 8.2.11.110. That's why I just upgraded the version from 8.2.110 to 8.9. Okay, then after that I upgraded to my accepted version, which is version 10, 8.10.113.0. So however, you can convert any Cisco AP from EP mode to controller. So to go to controller, you just have to give the command AP type Mobility Express. So it is going to be shifted from CAPOP to Mobility Express mode. After that, you will be able to set up the controller functionalities. Okay. Now, as you can see, it is booting from this firmware. So it's taking some time, that's why I will be back when it is ready. Now it's going to the controller configuration mode. It's starting all of the required services which is necessary. After that, I will set up the controller functionalities. Yes, it is asking the administrative username, which should be this one, and the password. Password will be this one. Retype again. And then asking the system name, which is the controller name. So the controller name is going to be this one. Enter the username for AP configure previous version of APs into controller mode, then you may not see the functionalities. Okay, it's asking the username for APs also. Okay, when you attempted to log in AP, then you need to use this password. Controller password is not going to work, so that's why I'm going to use the AP password. AP admin is saying password should be this one. Now it is asking the enable password. When you click on enable in AP configuration mode to enable the enable mode, then you need to use a password, which I'm going to use the similar one. Okay, then the country code list, we are going to use MY, that is Malaysia. Otherwise others country code is not working in my in our region. That's why I'm using this one. So configure NTP, I'm not going to configure this right now. That's why I'm enter now. Then configure system time. Yes, I'm going to click on yes. So it's asking the system dates, which should be 06/25/20. Asking the time also, so which is 10. Okay, into the time zone, it's asking for time zone. I'm using time zone 22. You can use as far as your time zone location. Management interface IP configuration. Yes, I'm using a static. So static, I'm going to use 172.7.6. Subnet mask and the default route. So it's asking, am I interested to enable DCP scope for management interfaces? I'm not interested. No. Enable employee network. Yes, for testing purpose. Now it's asking the service password. Test one, that's why I'm going to create a new one. After the testing, it is going to be shifted to permanent one. Here it is. So first I have to give the necessary name here. This is just a test purpose, okay? So you have to click enter here. After that it will be asking the password. And re-enter the password again. You have to click give yes. And client density should be high. And traffic with voice should be yes. Setting down AP to flex mode, flex bridge mode. going to set this AP to Flex Plus Bridge mode. Yes. Finally, you have to set yes. After that, it is going to be restarted and open with controllers. As you can see, configuration save and resetting with the new configuration. Okay, now it's start to restart. After that, I'm going to show you the controller interfaces. Okay, it's take time. I will be back when it is coming. Now, as you can see, my AP's firmware is upgraded to 8.10.113.0. So it's the latest firmware version. And why I'm updating to this version, because this version have lots of features and control and manageability. That's why I'm very much interested to use these types of version. So you can see the firmware version and others running configuration by give a command show running. Okay, I'm just show you one more time. Show running. After that, you can see all of the configuration from there. This is a common mode. You can also be able to log in to this but I may not be able to log in from Firefox or able to do this. Now, as you can see, I'm already entering the wireless controller mode from HTTPS. So now I'm going to log in here. After that, you can see if you manage any other local controller, I mean Cisco Mobility Express from local APs, from a single AP, if you use any single APs as controller with previous version, you may not see the best functionalities, all of these functionalities from there. That's why I'm very much interested to use these types of version, because these types of version have lots of functionalities, lots of features which is not available in previous version. So you can upgrade to this version from your previous version, or you can directly install this firmware version on your APs. So after that, so you will be able to use the AP as controller mode and AP mode also as well. So here's the one major advantages, as you can see, and this functionality is also available from controller also. Otherwise, you may not have the functionalities. So I will show that this one. From here, you can disable AP, interchange AP, means blink AP, LED, etc. Radio frequency troubleshooting, etc. Wireless setting, access points, here it is. As you can see here, you can convert Mobility Express to Capo, global AP configuration, etc. from a single click. Okay, primary controller, primary controller, VLAN users, etc. So finally I'm able to configure and enter in controller mode after taking some times. So here it is, as you can see. So I hope this is going to be very helpful for all of you if you wanted to configure any local controller to local APs to a controller, and you can also use or join any other APs to this controller. Okay, that's it. I hope this video is going to be very helpful for all of you. So please subscribe my channel and don't forget to click on the bell button also if you don't want to miss my upcoming videos on different network and security infrastructures such as firewalls, switch, controller, etc. Okay, that's it, and once again goodbye and see you later.